The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Bull Bear Binary Option Hour. Brought to you by Nadex. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. We have the Dow Industrials up 122. You get the Nasdaq up 22. S&Ps are up 10.5. Gold contract up 210 at $12.49 an ounce. We have silver up 11 cents, $16.71 an ounce. Platinum is up 2 at $9.21. Copper flat, $2.66 a pound. Light sweet crude $44.20. That's flat. Numbers this morning, 10:30.
That's right, 10:30 EIA.
And those numbers, when they come out last night, folks, they brought oil under that 44. I was watching it last night. It came right back up and got flat, but the thing was down about 75 cents last night.
Okay.
Notes and bonds. Notes. 10-year down 6 ticks, 126.02, 30 off a full point, 154.21. They both look like to me like they're going to reject lower price out here today, so we'll see how that shakes out. But they're coming into huge strength. And we'll see if, in fact, they do reject lower price once again. King dollar, get out the peanut butter, get out the jelly, get out the butter, put it on it, baby, because it is toast. You're talking about down 343 underneath everything. Bottom line, 91, 92 is your next number. And that we've been in a consolidation, folks, since March of 2015. It broke out of it in November. Once it broke back into it, this 95,850 not holding is a big number because it's like, okay, going down the next floor.
Sure.
Euro is almost at it's 113.81. It's almost 114. That looks like it's going to the 116 area. The yen's at 112. We got, let's see. Yeah, Windows version starting today. We'll see whether they can keep the windows up in the Dow Industrials. It looks to me like the NDX 100 is in trouble. So we'll see how that shakes out.
Yeah, compared to the Dow up 120, right?
Exactly. And the S&P. They've held it. The NDX, bottom line, they're selling in there. Let's go over to our man, Mr. Kevin Hinks at TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. And don't forget, folks, every trading day right here at TFNN, 12 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. Now, you want some great education, really understanding the option market and the different pieces of the option market. Guarantee you, listen to this for 4 weeks, there are 5 weeks in a row, and Kevin and Scott, they go through every piece of the option market that you need to know. Now,
awesome.
you have to listen to it a few times over it, but
that's for sure.
But you'll get the gist of it. Kevin Hinks, what's going on?
Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Tommy.
How you doing, man?
What are you doing?
Well, we're doing good. The dollar's not doing too good, Kevin. Are you selling that dollar, man? What's going on?
Listen, I feel like I'm trading the dollar because I'm trading some soybean meal against it. But
yeah.
I'm not. I watch the dollar. I don't trade the dollar because if you trade grains or commodities, in essence, you do trade the dollar.
Yes.
Right. Let's face it. So
yes.
I feel like I'm trading the dollar, but I do not have a dollar position.
No, I'm with you. You know what's amazing to me, and it's the same thing because I'm trading gold, right?
Right.
And even the softs and the metals, they don't seem to be moving as much as they should be with the dollar getting killed. I'm saying, what the heck is going on? What is out here? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. The chart on the dollar looks pretty poor.
Yeah.
Right, and it's. I'm not a technician, but it looks like it's broken through some levels here.
Yeah.
That it could go a little lower, and I'm trying to see some. I actually thought the dollar may bounce today because didn't Europe come out and basically say the market misread what Draghi said yesterday?
Yes.
I read a couple articles on that, so I thought maybe, but the dollar is still heavy.
I expected the same thing, Kevin. I was surprised when I got in here and saw the number on your Bloomberg. Yeah.
I'm the bear in the dollar, and I expect the same thing. It's 6:30 this morning, folks, okay? At 6:30 this morning, the dollar was only down 235, and that's where I thought it was going to bounce because it looked like it was going to. There's no doubt. And then something else happened between 6:30 and 7:30. And it's like, right. Bang, they took it, man. And someone's still selling it, So.
Yeah, the API number last night in oil, up 851,000 barrels. That's no good.
Right.
They were looking for down.
Yeah, they were. They were looking for down like 2 million barrels or something.
Right.
Okay.
So that turns all the focus on this 9:30 Chicago time, 10:30 your time oil number.
Yes.
So yeah, I think this oil inventory number is going to be good. And remember, we're in kind of a seasonal pattern here, right? If this season, if we're marking the end of the summer driving season,
yes,
which is a seasonal bearish time in oil. It's going to be very interesting because they thought this number, they looked for this API number to be up or to be down, and it was up.
Yes.
So,
no.
Yeah, could be interesting for oil.
Oh, there's no doubt. And those the XLE, ExxonMobil, and Chevron, they're not in great shape.
Nope.
No.
So that's you're talking about the largest oil companies in the world.
It's tough to be in great shape at $44, right?
Yeah.
That's what and maybe going to 40. That's what I think.
Yeah.
And Tommy, you're exactly right. It goes back to that discussion of where's their break even.
Yeah.
Where do these companies start? Rigs still coming on.
Right.
It makes me think, what is the net, the overall break-even? I'd like to know the individual break-evens and then the overall market sector break-even for oil.
There was an article yesterday, Kevin and folks, on Bloomberg that it was one of the big fracking companies that they said that they're getting ready for $20 oil and they can make money at $20 oil.
It's easy to forget we're
that's
at
a game
27.
changer.
Right.
Yeah.
That's intense.
Yeah.
And there was an interview with Gary Cohn talking about the U.S. Exporting oil eventually.
Right. Amazing. Listen, folks, right here.
Game changer.
Big time. 12 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. You want a game changer in your life, folks, and your trading? Listen to Kevin and Scott, 12 o'clock, TFNN.com, hit Tiger TV. Kevin, have a great one, a safe one, and we look forward to the show.
Thanks for having me on, guys.
Thanks, Kevin.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow's up 115.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
Platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you'll lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionics, oil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They've been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. We take your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Tommy O'Brien, Tom O'Brien. We do appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, you have the Dow Industrials up 122. You get the Nasdaq up 27. S&Ps are up 10.5. Gold's up 250. 10-year note down 4 ticks. The 10-year note actually, had been down, folks, 12, 14 ticks. Got flat. Looks like it wants to make its way back to flat. And as we were saying, good old King Dollar. King Dollar's down there at 95,780. That's under the lows that were generated on election night. That's when it went south first, and then all of a sudden went north and never looked back until January 3rd. And it's been coming back since then. If you haven't tested over the Nadex platform, great time to do it. Come over to our website at TFNN.com. You'll be able to hit the banner, bring up the platform, and follow along with us as we trade these defined option contracts. They will put $25,000 of paper money into your account.
See what you can take that $25,000 up to.
That's right. That's right. So,
so these are the new charts.
Yes,
right?
Look at those, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Nadex has new charts coming down the line. They've been talking to the users, the customers, talking about what they want, what they use, and these are the new charts. And so, basically, if you even want to see them when we're logged in, what you're actually just adding is a question mark HTML chart equals true, and that's what pulls up the chart to kind of just transition from the regular ones. But these, I believe, they're going to kick the whole system over sometime this weekend.
Nice.
So, like anything, people are creatures of habit. I'm a creature of habit, and it probably takes some getting used to, but have some patience, and we'll jump around here. And I think on the binaries as well, let's just take a peek. I think that's where you're going to see even a more dramatic difference with how those charts load with the binaries on them.
Nice.
Let's see. Yeah, so I think when you're making, and you can see, here are the different levels, right? So this was a bad market just because we're below all the different prices. But you can see how they're going to load differently. We'll pull up the oil one as we come into 10:30.
The S&Ps should load all right. Meaning because the S&Ps haven't moved.
Even the daily, sure. Let me jump. I pulled up the weekly. That was what it was.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. So here you can see each one.
Yeah.
And I believe as you're in positions, that's going to change the visual too. So these are obviously binaries right here that aren't loading on the chart, right?
Right.
You drill down closer, you can see each one.
Yeah.
The bid, the offer, where the current market's trading at. So get in there, check it out. And of course, I believe the demo accounts right now all are trading with these.
Oh, cool.
So you can have a demo account along with a real account at the same time. Get in there and play with them to make sure, because the whole system's going to be on them coming into the 4th.
Nice.
Yeah.
I just want to go over the NDX for a second here. So the NDX, you get a nice little range here. At what was that? Yeah, 9:30 we're up at 56.99. You get down to 56.32. Just made a nice run back up there.
Where did we get down to? I don't think it was 56.
Oh, okay. Well, that was last night, I guess. Okay, so no, we get down to
56.62.
Yeah. So,
still about 30 points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you take a look at and this is a trip in itself. One second, where am I? So I am trading the 10-point 11 o'clock.
Yep, 56.85 to 56.95, 11 a.m. Let's pull up the chart.
And this is where, folks, okay, I could have closed this out, but
You thought about getting out.
Well, I did, and I said I might as well wait till the show's on and get out so they could show people how to get out. Well, bottom line is
that was foolish.
Yeah, that's $192.
And I laugh. I mean, you'll be okay.
Right, no, I'm not. That's not the end of the world.
But they are like binaries. You're the one that said it.
Oh, no, that's why I love trading them.
Right, and so when you're dealing with a spread that has 10 points of value from $0 to $100,
right.
And the market that you're trading can trade 30 points in the span of a half hour,
right.
That's going to swing almost all value to no value in those pretty quickly.
And what did happen, it came when that got down into those lows and stayed down there a good 10 minutes, the
Yeah,
I could have closed that out at 85.7
on the dollar. Is that what?
Yes.
85.
Well, I have the 85s. I still would have just.
It's a spread, so you're going from the 95 to 85.
That's correct.
So you could have closed it out at what?
85.7.
Okay.
Right. It was
so
85.
7 cents on the dollar.
Right.
On the 100.
On the 100. It was
right.
It was 81.
7 cents on the dollar.
Right.
Our
phone number's 8. Oh, so oil. Let's talk about oil.
That's right.
Yeah. We got action on here.
We do. All right. We'll jump around. Commodities. We're going to take a look at the spreads. Crude oil.
Yeah.
Let's jump to the 11 a.m.s first. So right now we're looking at the August contract.
Okay.
44.25.
Yeah.
And we're going to be able, so the 11 a.m.s line up with potentially a $44 point where we could use. Let's just jump to the 12 o'clocks real quick. So 12 o'clocks give us that 44.25 that we can use. So let's take a look.
Right on it. I like that.
So we have our 44.25 to 45.75, the positive one on the right-hand side.
Yeah.
We're buying that, $31 per. Now that's 3 cents in value there. It's ticked up a little bit, and would be selling the short one for 28, going from 44.25 down to 42.75. Now you're going to pay a little bit more premium because these go till noon, as opposed to the 11 o'clock.
Right.
And like we like to jump around, let's just see where these. So it looks like the 8:30 till 2s line up at 4, and the dailies also line up at 44.
Okay.
So if we want to kind of trade right with its all.
So it's 5.7 cents, I think, right?
57
cents. Yeah.
57 cents, and you got $1.50 on either side. And again, you have, you're looking at an hour and a half, an hour and 35 minutes, which isn't bad because oil, as we've seen, can trade a lot further than that first half hour after those EIA numbers drop at about 10:30 coming up.
Right, and if we look at it, so let's go to last night, and we'll see. It came back pretty well. It took hours for it to come all the way back up, but you'll see crude oil. Okay, so you can see when the number came out.
Sure.
What, 43.55?
Yep.
It doesn't have. Well, look at that. So
I mean, we're up 70 cents off that low.
Yeah, that's 44.39. But then we already tested the 39 with light volume. It doesn't have volume up here. Well, at 44.55.
43.55.
43.55. I'm not going to do that trade, but that's that's 70 cents, and we're saying
we're paying about
57. We need, right?
59 right now, I think.
Yeah.
Let's pop it in again. It's 58. Yeah, 58.
Okay.
Plus $1 commission on each side, looking at $60, so 60 cents out of the 150 from 44.25.
Okay.
Now let's just jump around and take a peek. What if we were going to do the ones that expire at 11 a.m.?
Okay.
Okay, so we would have from 44 to, let's call it 45.50. So it would be 25 cents in the money on the upside.
Okay.
And would be 25 cents out of the money on the same spread on the downside. Not the same spread, but going forward from 44 to 42.50. And what I was going to pull up. So that one, we're looking at $51.
Okay. Yep.
And again, would only have to make up, though, 12 cents to the downside.
Interesting. Really?
That's another trade, and we'll see what happens. We got 3 minutes.
Totally. You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. We'll be right back, folks.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you like it does me, visit everbank.com/TFNN to find out what they can do for you. Again, that's everbank.com/TFNN. Visit them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen live during those shows, and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Let's go take a look at the contract first. And
we're getting a little bit of action.
There's some action. So we went down to just under 44.
Yep.
And now we're up at 44.30.
Yeah, and we were as high as almost 44.80, 44.75.
Yes.
We'll jump over to
So this is where the 12 o'clock ones would,
Yeah,
because it's going to be a rocking day.
We've had 50 seconds of movement since the news, and that's quite a bar that it has already.
Yes.
So here's the number. Crude oil inventories rose 117,999 barrels.
Yeah.
Distillate inventories fell 223,000. Gasoline inventories fell 894,000. And it's the headlines will be changing quickly here as it jumps around. WTI jumps immediately on the news. That is true, but 10 seconds later, that's an old article because it fell like 40 cents from that news, right?
That's it.
And let's jump back to see how. Yeah, look at that.
Wow.
It certainly did jump immediately, but what that story is missing is that it gave back all that 80 cents in a matter of 20 seconds as well.
Right.
So that's where we talk about if you're trading these, fast fingers, right? Have those orders ready.
Right.
Many times we will literally, let's just jump to your open positions. I mean, we will have both orders up, ready, loaded, because 5-10 seconds on news like that definitely can move.
Oh, there's no doubt.
And we'll see where that continues to settle out. Yeah, so the median estimate was a draw of 2.2 million barrels. Wow. And they came in with
that's a lot of oil.
A surplus of 118,
Right.
That's pretty amazing.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's go over and we'll take a look at the XLE and see how that moves around the XLE also. The XLE still can't catch a bid.
And I bet if you go, let's see the spike higher. There it is.
There you go. You just, the XLE, you went up to 64.
Yep.
And you went down to 64.18.
30 cents off.
64.36. We have oil. That's the bottom line. Oil is out here. Now just in that context, NQU7. So the NQs just took off.
And it kind of ties in that oil number, and you saying people are pumping it out, they're making money, they're putting oil out there. There's plenty to be had, it seems, that people are willing to pump at $44 right now.
There's no doubt. Yeah. We take a look at those NQs. So the NQs just broke over the high. Now, what's going to get intriguing here is that you need some big volume at this 56.99.
It's 32 minutes past. Like we just came back.
Thank you. Okay, cool,
here.
cool. So there's plenty of time for it to see whether it can make it. You are going right into a downdraft from yesterday with 18,000. It's 7 right now.
Yeah, we got about 7 minutes left in that 10-minute bar.
And if we go over, so we're going to go over to the. Let's go over to. I want to go over to these. Can you do me a favor?
Where are we going?
The NDX 2-hour spreads.
Sure. So we're going into indices, spreads.
Yeah. And I'm looking.
US Tech 100.
Right. The 11 o'clocks. Oh, you can do the 12s. Do the 12s. Yeah.
Jumping the clocks to 12 o'clock.
Why not? Yeah.
So we're trading right now.
There's only one left.
57.06.
And what is that top one? Okay, that's not going to work then.
Yeah, I mean the highest level in these is 56.85 is what happened.
That's all right.
Because
So
the Nasdaq has spiked so much since 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock was the very, very low. Remember, and so that's what happened here.
Right. So
let's jump back to even the 11 a.m.s.
Yeah.
So 57.05. We're right at the top of that box.
Good.
That would be the closest
that
one.
That one.
And if you wanted to sell these right now, you're risking $29 per contract.
I want to sell 3 of them.
Okay.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Okay, good. And my first ones that I got burnt up on, we'll see how this shakes out, but those ones are burnt, no doubt.
All right. Well, yeah, we'll see what happens. You have 25 minutes.
Listen, 25 minutes in this business is a long time.
Exactly.
So let's go right back inside the NDX and see what the strength is versus the weakness. So the strength out here inside the NDX, that's JB Hunt. That's a trucking firm. Liberty Financial. There's Liberty Global. There's so many of those. I'm not sure which one it is. That's up 2.8%. Taken away from it, Paychex is down 3%. O'Reilly Automotive is down 0.8%. So you can see inside the NDX 100, that is very. There's not a lot of stocks that are down.
No.
Because you're talking about
nothing more than just the one Paychex over 0.8%.
If we go into the Dow Industrials, the strength versus the weakness, because that's only one Dow stock that's negative,
and it's off. 2 cents.
Right. So the putting points into the Dow Industrials today, you got Disney putting 11, United Health putting 10, Caterpillar putting 10, Goldman putting 8. They're all putting something in.
All of them but Pfizer.
All of them but Pfizer. That's right. King Dollar's still down there. The bonds are still the 10-year for sure.
Let's just jump back to oil.
Yeah.
If we go real quick. Let's just jump back in. Let's just jump around. 44.43 we're trading at right now. So kind of settling somewhat back to where we were prior.
Right.
The points we were looking at there for the pivots would have been 44.25 again, right? So that's only about 18 cents right now.
Right.
We would have paying $50 for the 11 a.m., $60 for the noons.
Yeah.
And even we had the opportunity for actually the 11 a.m.s were the ones that the pivot point would have been at $44.
Right.
So we would have been approaching about break even at this point. But you can see where we're just marginally at break even for the 11 a.m.s.
Right.
And we had a 25-cent head start where we were in the money by 25, 44.25. We were trading at in those, and we've still, marginally kind of paid for the premium in both sides there.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But we'll see what happens. Many times we pay attention, and if I don't have a trade on, I stop paying attention to the price of oil at 11 o'clock, and I look up at 2 o'clock.
12:30. I know.
I know. Let alone 12, right? And
Seriously.
it's $2 or $1 away from where it was.
Right.
In the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we did take a look at the higher volume stocks in this market, there's a lot of green out here. So it's going to be interesting watching this whole day shake out. In the top 23 stocks with volume, there's only one, and that's Pfizer again.
And
at 3
it
cents,
might as well be unchanged.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. You get Intel up 31 cents. Walt Disney's up $1.64. So let's see what's going on with Disney. I mean, if they come out with a miracle with ESPN, let's see what they're having to say. Yeah.
I see something about a settlement.
Beef products. Yeah. Okay, so you're off the bottom. That's been a one-way. That's been quite a one-way trip.
Yep.
116.
They have quite a road ahead of themselves,
Down to
reshaping
103.
how they monetize ESPN, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I saw that the large channels, it's probably CBS too, even though they own CBS. I'm not sure. But the large channels, they just put a whole bunch of cash together, including Fox, to do live streaming sports.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, and the startup is extensive. It's like, it was over $100 million they put into
I
it.
bet. I mean, that's a bunch of them combined to do Hulu.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure it's a similar avenue of...
That's right. And that in Hulu worked.
Right.
Yeah. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow right now is up 118. Nasdaq's up 35. S&Ps are up 11.5. We are going to be right back.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's Nadex.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
This segment is brought to you by TFNN. Test drive all the newsletters for free at TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is up 120. You get the Nasdaq up 39. S&Ps are up 12.5. And as you come over to our website at TFNN, folks, you are going to see our man, Mr. Larry Pesavento. He is going to be doing an outstanding workshop tonight. Autobiography of 55 years of trading experience. It's 2 hours, too.
2 hours, that's right.
2 hours.
He's got a lot of things to talk about over those 55 years,
There's
man.
no doubt.
Cram that
There's
into
no
1
doubt.
hour? No way.
And go ahead.
No, yeah. So tonight, of course, You can check it out right on the front page. You can sign up for his newsletter, Fibonacci 24/7, or just the webinar if you don't want to get renewed, but you can always cancel the newsletter within those 30 days. So I encourage people to sign up for the newsletter, 6 till 8 p.m. He's going to be talking about the 60s, 70s, 80s. Check out everything he's talking about. Go to the webpage, check it out, and I encourage people to sign up. You get a month of his newsletter, and you get tonight's webinar. And of course, if you can't make it, it'll be archived on your members page, available by tomorrow.
Huge experience, folks. And what does happen, just as Tommy said, you can't make it, guess what? It's going to be on your webpage for a full month. So you can take a look at it as many times as you want.
And let's jump back, see where oil, oh boy, that's our NASDAQ. That's not good. We've got to tell that thing to turn around.
Yeah, it's going
Tell
on.
that thing to turn around. Quite a pop.
57.15.
Yeah. And just jumping back to oil to get a feel for where that is, 44.47. So not far off from where we were prior, right to the news. About 20 cents higher from that EIA number.
And the Dow is powering up too. So let's go take a look. Window dressing in spades. Here we go. So we're the high of yesterday, let's see, 21,440. Right now you're 21,444. So that's going to be a big number to keep your eye on. We'll look at the diamonds just for a second so we can see the correlation. Look at that volume in the diamond. Oh, this volume in the diamond. This is interesting. I got to see this. So watch this, folks. There's more volume in the diamonds right now. And there's the juice right there than there was all day of yesterday. So at the open, how's this, right? At the open, you talk about juicing. This is pretty amazing. At 8:25, one trade, 210,000. At the open,
927.
927, 220, and then two more at another 407,000.
Yeah, 427.
Now, this is what's cool about this, folks. And this is what's cool about, you want to wrap your head around the ETF structures. This is a monster, of course, who's doing this, right? But whoever's trading this knows immediately when you go in and buy the diamonds that the sponsor of the diamonds has to do what? They got to go in and buy all the stocks.
Okay.
So it's a nice way to juice. You see what I'm saying? And in this particular case, you can see this first one that sold before the open. Okay?
Or bought before the open.
Bought before the open. The second one bought slightly before the open. So that ETF provider had to basically cover 430,000 contracts on the open.
Sure.
Really smart. Really smart. And more than likely, what they may have done simultaneously, as soon as the option market opened. Now you can't put an option trade into 9:30. They might have goosed the option market too.
Sure.
That's a great way. You goose one. You know that the sponsor has to buy all the stocks right away because it's computers that do it now.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Just to
rebalance it.
To rebalance it. You go in the option market, hit them there, bang, they got to do it again. And that's all, then you get it going, Okay, so now who's going to go out there and sell it? So what I want to do now, watch this. We've got to go into the NDX and see this. Because I just want to see if that same deal is there.
Sure.
Okay, so it's not. That's interesting.
There are a couple big ones.
Well, actually, at 8 o'clock, there's 135,000.
Yeah.
9:30, 70,000. Right. That was right before we get on. 327,000.
Yeah.
Not the same though. That's interesting. So whoever was doing that was going. Well, let's go into the SPY. SPY.
Oh, back it up.
Okay.
There you go.
SPY didn't have it either.
No, just one trade around 9:30 on the dot.
So that's their. Those machines have figured out that they can move the Dow quicker, which totally makes sense. Think about it. You got 30 stocks, price weighted. Now you get computers churning it out, saying, "Okay, if I do this, what does that do to that?"
Sure.
Because
it's a high stakes game.
It's a high, and so picture, you're the one that's doing it, right? You know that I'm the sponsor, but you know that, well, you're the computer. I'm the sponsor, but it's just going to another computer. You probably already know what that computer has to do.
Sure.
Because, I mean, how many variations? There's probably hundreds of thousands of variations, but there's still only 30 stocks.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
pretty wild breaking that baby down. Let's go over to the IBB and take a look at the IBB and see what we have. So the IBB is up 343. Yeah, so we'll see whether that can get any juice today. You came down yesterday with 1.8 million. You're up with 600,000. I just caught a bid there, but I can go a lot. I can go to 315.59. 315.59 is kind of where it broke down yesterday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So is today Wednesday?
Today's Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday, okay. So we have today, you have tomorrow to catch a bid in the marketplace. Friday, I just don't...
Friday's going to be a slow day.
It seems it, it seems like it should be. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. The amazing part, even looking at this market, it seems like, gold still can't catch a bid. The dollar, this correlation is pretty intense because I suspect it's going to, folks. We're going to wake up in the morning and, gold will go up $20, $30, $40. I mean, that's how it likes to trade. But it's discouraging right now.
Yeah, the dollar's suffering so much, right?
It is.
Gold not getting any action.
Right. Rangol Resources. I'm glad to see Rangol today caught a bid. That hasn't caught a bid either. $1.34 is nothing on a $90 stock. Franco-Nevada, FNV. That's holding. But Royal Gold. That's holding too. Yeah. Nothing heavy, though, for what you'd expect. Now, the thing that's intriguing here is that it's just not the metals. It's, when you go into, as I was saying with Kevin, when you see a dollar get destroyed like this,
right?
These are up, fractionally? 0.4%, soybeans 0.5. Where's wheat? Wheat's up 1%. Okay, so wheat's catching a small bid out here. Yeah, that's catching a bid. Because what does happen, folks, is that all these commodities are also priced in U.S. dollars.
Definitely.
And we're in the season of basically growing season, You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Dow Industrials are up 125. Nasdaq's up 51. S&Ps are up 14.5. We're going to be right back.
Will interest rates continue to rise? For bold trades on U.S. Treasuries, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade TMF or TMV, Directions Daily 20-plus year bull and bear 3 times ETFs, direction leveraged ETFs. An investor should carefully consider a fund's investment objective, risks, charges, and expenses before investing. A fund's prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a fund's prospectus and summary prospectus, call 866-476-7523 or visit directioninvestments.com. A fund's prospectus and summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge, heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has put together the finest live programming lineup each trading day, featuring some of the most knowledgeable and respected financial minds in the nation to educate traders and investors. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we broadcast 9 hours a day starting at 8 a.m. as John Logan kicks us off each trading day with the Global Market Pulse. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we broadcast 11 hours. Get an early and healthy start to your day as Nico and Paige bring you Living a Primal Lifestyle. Then catch Andy Hecht at 5 p.m. with the Commodities Hour, following the Tom O'Brien Show. Mondays and Fridays, catch live trading on the Nadex platform with host Tom and Tommy O'Brien, along with Daryl Martin on the Bull Bear Binary Option Hour. See the TFNN program lineup via the link on the front page of TFNN.com to get a complete overview of our TFNN shows and hosts. And keep TFNN's Tiger TV tuned in on your mobile device, PC, or Mac for the latest financial news and information throughout the broadcasting day. TFNN, educating investors. Catch Basil Chapman as he uses his Chapman Wave methodology to call the markets. The Tiger Technicians Hour, next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is up 127. You get the Nasdaq up 56. You get the NDX up 48. Percentage-wise, they get some moves out here. You get the Dow up 0.6%, S&P 0.6, Nasdaq 0.9. If you go over and take a look at the insurance product, the VIX, this is quite a move out here in the VIX. You know?
We were under 10 yesterday morning.
Yeah.
Jumped to above 11 at one point as of last night.
Yeah, this morning. I think that's. Oh, I see. That's
overnight. Let's call it. No matter what, you know.
Yeah, that's right.
But we were over 11 just by 2 o'clock in the afternoon yesterday.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Went up to 11.50. But when you just look at it from 10:30 in the morning, we're under 10 to being over 11 in 4 hours, and back down to 10:40. Of course, with the market up triple digits.
Right.
Yeah.
Right back down into those levels.
It's interesting to see, though, when it pops below that $10 price point, it seems like inevitably it's jumping around a little bit more than it has been above and below.
It is. Yeah. There's no doubt. So, it's laid down there for a long period of time until, really the last month.
Yes.
And there's no doubt. Dollar's still laying down there. Why don't we go look and see what oil's doing?
Okay.
My NDX trades a toast.
And oil's getting a little bit of a rise.
I'll go on to the next hour.
44.68.
Okay.
So if we had made the 11 a.m. trades, we would have been at $44 as our pivot point.
Yeah.
So we would have been getting back about $67. I think we're putting up about 51.
Yeah.
And again, if we were trading those noons, we were using 44.25.
Right.
And we would have been paying about 60 cents. So 44.85 to the upside would have been our break even.
With another hour.
Right, with another hour. Yeah. But we'll see. Getting a little price boost.
And what is the symbol again to put the new charts in? If you're on this platform right now, if you want to take a look at the new charts, folks.
Sure. So it is just this question mark HTML chart equals true, but either way you can go right into the demo as well.
Oh, yeah,
go to the demo,
right.
check them out. They're right there, and then that way you're used to using them when they go live sometime this weekend.
Nice.
Definitely.
You stay right there because they got to get our man, Mr. Basil Chapman. Of course, he's going to be coming up next. Growling problem with you. Then we're going to Thinkorswim headquarters. Steve Rhodes, Dave White. I'll be back this afternoon, and the amazing. You look at good old King Dollar.
We'll end it with the dollar, sure.
And King Dollar, just look at it, just laying there, man. It's just laying down. There's no love for King Dollar. Got a pop up there this morning. That was at 8:10.
Yep.
Got up to 96,320. Just gave it up. And if you put this on that continuous contract,
and that was, of course, on the ECB.
Yes. And you put it on the continuous contract. What you're going to see, and this was what we were gunning for, was 95,905.
Yep.
That's election night.
We're below.
We're below. And what that sets up, folks, so, you're right into, so the next level is 94,050. And you get these two big downdrafts of 91,880 and 92,250. And now this is the trip that you want to wrap your head around, because since March of 2015, it's held these bottoms. Doesn't mean it has to.
About 93.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't hold that bottom.
Doesn't mean it has to for sure, right?
Right. And if you don't hold that bottom, it won't. This is if you're putting this on a long-term chart, folks. You actually have to go back further than 4 years. So, because I want to show you something, I'm going to put it on a monthly. Because when you first put it back, you think you can go back here, but you'll get some support from the highs of 2009, which is 88. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yes.
Because we traded there for like 7 months.
Yes.
You know, so
yeah.
So
and
make
twice,
sure you,
2 years away.
make sure you put it back far enough rather. You stay right there, folks. And man, Mr. Basil Chapman's coming up next. Growling Problem with you. Dow Industrials right now up $1.25. Nasdaq's up 55. S&Ps are up 14.5. Thanks, pal.
Thanks, man.
Go get him, folks. Oh, this afternoon too. Chris Gaffney.
That's right. 4:15.
4:15
on your program.
We'll be right back. No, Basil will be right back.
That's right.
Perfect.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
This is TFNN.